Hey guys, and welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's Ella here. I know I have been missing for a couple weeks. I just had to take care of some things and get some things in order, and also take some time for myself. Which brings me into today's video, which is all about protecting your space. So important. And I really wish I had this conversation, or an extended form of this conversation, growing up, because this definitely would have saved me from a lot of stress, a lot of frustration, worry, doubt, fear, anxiety, overwhelming feelings of being overworked or underappreciated. It really would have saved me a lot had I learned how to protect my space and to value myself. Now, when I say protecting my space, I mean guarding yourself from people or things that take away your energy and your power, or they become more of a load or a burden on you than a help or support for you. Now, this is something that's very critical and crucial, especially during this time right now where we are physically protecting our space by, staying 6 feet away from each other and practicing social distancing. But now that we have more time for ourselves, we should take advantage by protecting our space mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. One of the first things we need to definitely do when it comes to protecting our space is knowing and setting our boundaries. If you have no boundaries for yourself, or you don't have a standard for how you want to be treated or how people can walk into your life, then people are just going to walk in and treat you however they want to treat you and walk all over you and just take and drain you. And they will if you let them, and if you don't set your boundaries. And I know this because I've been there. And there were times in the past where I would let things slide that I wasn't okay with. And there were times where I would do things just to please other people, or to, because I was worried about how this person would think of me. So I would do it anyways and not speak against it. And that's not okay. It's not okay. It was never okay. And I don't know how it got to that point where I let that become okay for me. But as I'm relearning myself and how to be a woman and the things that I want for myself, that's something I am still working on. And I have been a yes person. I'm guilty of doing things and being overly nice to people without, even considering myself, considering my schedule, my time, my energy, how it's gonna affect me emotionally and physically. Because when you're overworked, it drains you, it takes a toll on you, and you get tired. And you can't put your best foot forward if you're always at 20%. If someone is always draining your battery and they're not charging you back up with nothing, they're gonna leave you drained. They're gonna leave you at this low state. And that's due to you not protecting your space. It's very important, and this should not be overlooked. It's okay to say, maybe another time, or this doesn't work for me right now, here's an alternative solution. Or saying, I just don't feel like it right now. Or a further explanation if they're, very close to you and important for you. Things like that. It's okay to decline something being open and honest with the people around you, especially in your inner circle, is so very important when it comes to protecting your space, because you are setting the tone for everything, how they treat you, how they expect certain things of you, and people start to base your potential off of what they see you've done or get out of you. Another aspect of protecting your space is social media. Social media. I was on Facebook the other day, and I don't even really get on Facebook, but sometimes I like share posts or like a few things, comment on some other things. But I remember I was scrolling on my timeline as usual, and I seen a post from a couple people, and I was just like, what is this? Like, this is nothing I want to see. This is nothing I want to hear. Like, get that out of here. Like, so I had to go through my friends list and, you know, just delete people I haven't seen in years, people I don't even really know, people I went to elementary school and middle school with that I was never really friends with, but, you know, it was the cool thing to have friends, and the more friends you have, it's good, you know. I had to delete all of these people, and I need to go through my Instagram and do the same thing, because I realized that my space in that moment was not protected, and I didn't feel like that was something I wanted to receive. So I had to, you know, cut that off, get it out of here, by deleting people. And at first I felt bad, but I was like, why do I feel bad? Why do I feel, why is there something in me that still wants to hang on to this thing that is harming me? You know, it's a weird feeling, but I learned for myself that I need to be okay with saying no, and I need to be okay with cutting things out of my life that is not going to uplift or benefit me or teach me. And even when it comes to posting things on social media, I also had to take a step back and look and be like, is this harming somebody? Is what I'm saying true? First of all, is what I'm saying offensive? And if it is offensive, I need to rethink of how I can put it in either a less offensive way if I really want to post it, or you know, just not post it at all and keep it to myself. I had to take a step back and look and see, am I intruding someone else's space? Am I, you know, harming someone else? And I know that's kind of a hard pill to swallow, because most of the time we want to get on Facebook, or not Facebook, we want to get on social media to express ourselves, or, you know, to post something we really agree with, or, you know, stuff like that. And that can be harmful if we are not considerate of other people's spaces, and if we're not setting our own boundaries for ourselves. At one point, I had to, you know, stand up for myself and be like, you know what, enough is enough. I need a break. I need a break. And you don't want to get to that breaking point where you feel like that, because it could have been avoided had you protected your space. We'll never get the time or the energy that we've spent on things or people back. So it's super important for us to be diligent about protecting our space. I wanted this video to be more of a teachable moment instead of a rant. It kind of was both, I guess. But it's just, I really feel like this is close to home for me, just because I've been there. And I hope you're able to take something from this video. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't already. And if you have any questions or feedback you want to drop in the comment section, go ahead and drop them down below.